So in class the other day, we talked about how net income would change if we had a sudden increase in depreciation of, well, not a sudden, if we found an extra $1 million that we forgot to depreciate. So I've made up EBITDA and I've made up the original depreciation. It really doesn't matter. You can use whatever numbers you want. But depreciation increases by 1 million. So this is the old income statement, and this is the new income statement right here. And you see that depreciation increases, so 35 to 36. I just added one there. All right, so what happens to EBIT? Well, EBIT clearly goes down by $1 million in the new regime, and taxes also go down, and the taxes go down by an amount that is less than $1 million. And that is because we have a lower base on which to pay taxes. So EBIT goes down by $1 million, but we pay less in taxes now. So rather than net income decreasing by the full $1 million, it only decreases, by the 0.74. It should say 0.74 here. So it's a little bit like subtracting a negative number. So EBIT goes down, taxes go down, but not by the full amount, and therefore the difference is minus 0.74. Here's a way to look at it algebraically. So if we look at net income, what is net income made of? Well, we take EBITDA, we subtract depreciation, and then we subtract our taxes. So let's just substitute in as we go down the equation. When you get to this equation, what we're seeing here is that taxes is EBIT times 1 minus the tax rate. Actually, it should just be tax rate. So then from here, I substitute in EBITDA minus depreciation, which is EBIT. And from here, I have the minus depreciation. Oh, so when I look at the change, so this is the actual formula, but when I want to look at the change, EBITDA doesn't change if depreciation increases by $1 million, but depreciation does change. And so any term that talks to depreciation is also going to affect that. So one way to solve for it would be to set EBITDA equal to 0 and then see what happens to net income given setting depreciation to 1. And here you can see that it's minus depreciation plus the tax rate times depreciation. That'll be your change in net income. It's a little bit weird to look at and think about, but that's the way, if you were to do it from scratch and give you some intuition, it's basically like subtracting a negative number from the amount that you save by increasing your depreciation. I hope that helps. That's the example that I came up with when trying to describe it more intuitively.